Welcome back, familiar, to Northside LDN. Caramba, we're back again with my guy Deji that's having technical difficulties. We could got him. He's got his camera not working, not connecting, but we're still going to talk about his club. You know what I'm saying? Relegation in the location. Man like Tottenham getting slapped up by Man United. And tonight, it looks like they're going to be slapped up by Newcastle as well.
Hardly got slapped up. Do you get what I'm saying? But you man need to just fall back. StreamYard is moving mad right now. So the fact that I'm able to speak, for those of you that are tuning in, you know what I mean? This ain't normally mean, but you know, get your headsets on. You know what I mean? Tune into your Spotify. You can download on Google. Is it Apple Music? You know them ones there. Spotify, all of them things there. But you know, let's get into it, man, because the way that you, man, are shaking your bum is getting on my nerve. You were excited, though, innit? At 73 minutes into the Man City-Liverpool game, you were getting excited, weren't you, North?
Why are you deflecting, bro? Why are you deflecting? You've gone, bro. Your squad's gone missing, just like your camera, bro. And you want to talk to me about what I thought about Man City against Liverpool. How shameless. We need to talk about your dusty club. Do you know what I'm saying? Penetration in the location down to relegation.
I want my manager out. So part of me, deep down, doesn't mind the fact that we got slapped up. But let's be real, though. I need you to be brutally honest. If not for the sending off, Tottenham was gonna mash that Man United Piccadilly team straight.
But your club's on nothing, bro.
No, bro, let's be real. I own Manchester, bro. You know, when I get to Manchester Piccadilly Station, I take off my jacket and someone gives me my coat straight back, bro. I run things around there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so he's tried to restart it, bro. But he's got, you know what? He's got no presence on StreamYard. Like his club's got no presence in the Prem, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody respects your dusty club, bro. I swear down. Even StreamYard don't respect your dusty club. Look at you getting no respect on StreamYard, bro. You know what I mean?
Bro,
come on, bro.
Do you know what it is? Can I just say what it is? You and the other cronies, you man, I can see what's happening, and I can tell you what's happened with my StreamYard. Let me tell you what I've won. You see Northside and the rest of the Red Tottenham, Spicy Spurs, Scotch Bonnet, Red Hot Chili Peppers. You lot don't like the fact that I keep reminding you, man, that you, man, ain't doing nothing special. The fact that I've been waiting for pollen season to kick in. You get me? Hay fever season to kick in. You get what I'm saying? Arsenal fans shaking their bum, thinking that they were going to go 9 points clear. It didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen. And now what say you, bro? The fact that Man City got that win against Liverpool at Anfield, you know it's done, bro. There are key moments in the season that determines whether a team is going to win or lose. That was a key moment in the location. 100% that was a key moment. Arsenal lost their chance to win the Premier League. What a bunch of bums.
Well, as it currently stands, we're still 6 points ahead of them, innit?
6 points ahead, bro. I'll be real with you, bro. 6 points ahead. You could drop points this weekend or this week, and you could drop points against Spurs and then go and drop points against City, and then it's done. Juju's saying, where is Deji? Bro, I'm in Thailand, bro. I'm in Thailand. I'm getting ready for me to get off YouTube. You get me? I'm in Thailand because if Arsenal win the league,
situations in the location.
Bro, in Thailand. I done told the people them, yeah, that if Arsenal win the league, you won't find me. I swear that these men thought I was joking. You won't find me. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll be on a remote island.
Remote island in Thailand. That's crazy, you know.
It's called cricket, bro.
Where's the chest, though? Because do you remember when I was telling you, you told me at the start of the season that Spurs are in to get top 4 and a trophy this season. What are you saying to me now? Don't think I forgot that.
Let me explain to you what's been going on. And I have to say that partly what Tottenham is going through is partly your fault. Do you get what I'm saying? But if you knew better, you do better. The thing is this, bro. You know about my standards and how I see my club. It's very, very simple. However, you and the rest of the Arsenal cronies were on this thing where you got to win a trophy, you got to win a trophy, you got to win a trophy. And said, you know what, bun you, man. I'm going to win a trophy, yeah, and bun the league. Now, unfortunately or fortunately, Tottenham is trying to do what you, man, used to, which is to win trophies and do nothing in the league. So this season, Tottenham has decided to revert their attention to one trophy and one trophy only, which is the Champions League. And bro, it's perfectly acceptable and it's perfectly plausible. Fall back, bro. Fall back. I ain't finished. Fall back. It's perfectly acceptable and it's perfectly plausible for Spurs to finish 17th with a Champions League title, bro. Now I don't know why. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why I'm laughing. I don't know why you're laughing, bro.
Based on it's totally implausible for
you. Know what? Let me also North. Let me log in on the other thing and mute myself so that at least people can see my face. Because
what we're doing right now is absolutely shameless. Yeah, we need it in 4K.
I'm not joking.
Put the camera on your phone. Put the camera on your phone because we need you to do it with chest.
Because you're pissing me off right now. I can't even laugh.
Oh my God! Champions League in the location. This guy, bro. I swear that
I don't care, man. So it's gonna be one of them ones where you're gonna have to hear me.
There we go.
Do you hear it?
One. There you go. You can talk.
Is it muted?
You have to mute on your phone. Mute on your phone.
Yeah. So let me pull it. How am I gonna run this thing? I'll pull it here. So
just like that. That's fine. Yeah. So run that again. Let's go through the journey of the location in the Champions League domination. You know what I'm saying? What's it plausible?
Bro, look, at the end of the day, I don't know why people are acting like they're smoking budgie banton on an empty stomach. It's very, very simple, bro. You man told me that it's all about winning trophies. And let's be real, if Tottenham wins the Champions League, it trumps Arsenal winning the Prem. So our focus is fully on the Champions League right now, bro.
You ain't got no chance.
You're talking to the fourth best team in Europe. Fall back.
Not in the Champions League, bro.
Yeah. We finished fourth in the Champions League in the first round. If we're saying that you're the best team, because
bro, you got slapped up by West Ham.
If we're saying,
bro, come on, let's be real, bro.
Bro, can you do me a favor? Can you get up another screen and can you show the top 8 of the Champions League table?
What's that got to do with it? Who finished top of? No. By that logic here, by that logic, who finished top of the table last season in Champions League?
Bro.
Just answer me that. No, just
you're gonna get a moment to do your bit. And I need mine to do mine. Can you get up the thing?
Oh my days! You are so shameless, bro. Let me. Cool. Here we go. Hey,
man, them are saying that why is Deji invisible? Like they can't see me. What can't they see me?
They can see you now.
Big up to everyone in the location, man. Man's having technical difficulties. You get me? Oh! Stop it! Where am I, bro? Hold that, player. Hold that. Above Barcelona, above Chelsea, bro. I'm the fourth best team in Europe, bro. Hold that, bro.
How's that mean? Okay, cool. So who finished top of the table last season in Champions League?
PSG.
This guy. So you're beating Newcastle tonight, yeah?
Let me tell you what it is. There's a lot of things going on tonight. First and foremost, I want Frank out. Frank, who's wank, must walk the plank. We know this, bro. Am I expecting Tottenham to beat Newcastle tonight? No, I'm not. Would that mean that I'm a step closer to my man getting sacked? Yes, I am. Do you get what I'm saying? The more we lose, the more Frank is likely to be on the chopping board. So this guy.
Bro,
and also, I think what
fact
people
that you said it with chest as well, yeah, instead of being honest and saying Liverpool, yeah. This is why I can't take you serious, because they didn't go on to win the Champions League, bro. That's why I asked you, and you wanted to lie in my face and say PSG. So why didn't they win it?
But what you're trying to do?
No, I'm not.
Look what you just did.
About
basically, what you're saying.
The last Champions League, which was Liverpool. Why didn't they go on to win it, bro?
Yeah, but bro, I'm not top of the league right now.
Yeah, but you're saying you're the fourth best. So you're saying the fourth best this season's going to win it, but the team that finished top of the table last season didn't win the Champions League.
Yeah, no.
So how does it correlate?
That's the whole point, bro. You don't need to be top to win the Champions League.
Bro, what are you
get what I'm saying? Liverpool was top, but PSG won it, yeah? No, listen, because there's a lot of top gooners, your bedrooms, yeah, who are chatting like it's gonna be Man City, Arsenal, Champions League final. I can see Arsenal doing the quadruple. Full back, man. The only trophy Arsenal's winning this season is the Carabao Cup. Full back. No one's shaking their bum for that, bro.
So Arsenal at top of the league are gonna win nothing this season, but Spurs.
No, I didn't say that.
League are gonna win the Champions League.
I didn't say. Did I say that though?
So what are we gonna win this season?
What did I say?
So what are we going to win this season?
I said Arsenal will win the Carabao Cup this season.
We're only going to win the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
but Spurs that are in a relegation battle are going to win the Champions League.
But Northside. Can I be real? I'm not even going to lie, bro. I'm getting slightly rattled. Let me tell you why I'm getting. Let me tell you how I'm getting
relegated to the championship. Let
me tell you why I'm getting rattled. It was me who told you that Tottenham was going to win a trophy before Arsenal.
You're not winning anything this season.
No, but you were equally looking at me the same way you're looking at me now, very perplexed. When I told you that Tottenham is more likely to win at Arsenal before. Tottenham's more likely to win a trophy before Arsenal. You looked perplexed, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. You got me going into the thesaurus. You get me? And putting out the big languages. Now I'm telling you that we are gonna.
No, but there's a different. The thing is, yeah. Let's be real. Your club has a history in the Europa. Yes or no? Oh, your club's never won Europa League before.
Bro, that's not our focus, bro.
No. Answer the question.
No, I don't. Do you know what it is? Every stream recently.
You know what it is?
Let me be real. Can I just say one thing? I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer your question. But I've noticed in your most recent streams, you've been doing this little Indiana Jones thing, bro. Where's that coming from, bro?
You've never won the Champions League. With your best manager, according to you lot, with Poch, you didn't win the Champions League. With the best that you had right now, you didn't win the Champions League with Kane and with Son. Yeah, you never had a history in the Champions League. You had a history in the Europa League. Your club has won Europa League before. Plus, you don't get the Champions League teams dropping into the Europa League anymore. Yeah, that's another fact.
I don't need them to drop.
Dead Man United and you turned up. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm saying. But bro, your team is worse. First of all. Second of all, you have no history in the Champions League. Third of all, you're getting slapped up by West Ham, Bournemouth, and Aston Villa this season. You're getting slapped up by everybody this season. And you're with a manager that doesn't have a history of I win trophies in my second season.
I hear that.
That's the difference, bro. That's the difference. You had a manager that actually wins trophies. What does Frank win?
Bro, look, everything you're saying is very logical and it's very plausible. But what's not logical or plausible is that Tottenham's in the top 4 of the Champions League.
What's not plausible is what?
What's not plausible is my club is top 4 in the Champions League. Hold that, bro.
Bro, hold what? You ain't won that, would you?
You like that, yeah? You like how I close my jacket? You like how I close my jacket?
You the thing where top 4 to you is a trophy. It's not a trophy, bro.
It's not a trophy, bro. What I'm trying to say.
Celebrating, bro. You don't believe in Frank. You said Frank out.
I don't look, bro.
Said that you wanted Ange back.
Bro, I didn't believe in.
I didn't. You wanted Ange back. Yeah,
I want Ange back.
Yeah,
I would prefer.
Ange always said that he wins a trophy in his second season. He's shown that to be true, even at your club that don't win no trophies. You've seen 2 trophies in your lifetime. You have no history in this competition, which is different to the Europa League. What are we doing?
All right,
what are we doing, bro? You're talking to me about standards here, and you're celebrating being in a relegation battle and being 4th in the Champions League. Is that something to celebrate about? Is that standards?
I'm celebrating. I'm celebrating. No, let me tell you about standards. I have standards. You man don't have standards. You said that you would be happy to finish 17th as an Arsenal fan and win the Champions League. You said that yourself.
I never said that. No, I never said that. No, I never said that. Now you're
would you
twisting my words.
Would you accept 17th? Let me ask you now then. Let me accept
season. No, because if you're gonna quote me, then quote me correctly, innit? Right. I said, you asked me, you go what? So we won a trophy, we had a better season than you. I said, yeah, you did because you won a trophy. Me getting second doesn't reward me nothing. You're the person that was talking about, you said you'd rather get Champions League football than win one of these dusty cups. And you put Europa in that, and then you were shamelessly celebrating the Europa, which you call dusty. I never said I would rather finish 17th.
Can I just double check something? So you confirmed that Tottenham last season had a better season than Arsenal, yeah?
Yeah, you won a trophy. We didn't win nothing.
So I'm asking you now: would you accept 17th if you won the Champions League? You heard me, bro.
What did you say?
Would you accept 17th if you won the Champions League?
Would I accept 17th if I won the Champions League? Yeah, I would. Yeah. I've never won the Champions League, yeah. And it's
there
a trophy.
You go, bro. There you go.
But you're not winning the Champions League, though.
This is what I'm saying. Let me tell you something. You can want your manager out and still win a trophy. I wanted Ange out last season, and he won me the Europa League. That's standards, bro.
Yeah, but you wanted this.
Imagine.
How are you saying?
Ange knew he had lost his job before the final. Hold that, bro. That's the sort of that's what I'm dealing with right now. Frank, who must walk the plank, I think he's gone at the end of the season, and Poch comes back. But in the interim, he can win us a Champions League. Why not?
Well, man think I'm capping, bro. I've had seasons of finishing second, winning no fucking trophies. Are you crazy, bro? I don't care if we finish. Listen, if we survive relegation battle, yeah, and we win the Champions League, I'm taking that, bro. I'm desperate for a trophy. Man, don't understand how desperate I am for a major. It's been 20 odd years, bro. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
Bro, look,
You know what I'm saying?
For me, one of the reasons why I need to help you out. So, you know, like in the real world, in the working world, one of the things that's become apparent is that organizations are starting to adopt psychiatrists or mental health workers in organizations because we all need someone we need to talk to. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? And this YouTube space can be quite lonely. And I'm here to talk to you, bro. I'm here to be that brother that you can bounce ideas from. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Because I don't want you just talking to yourself. Let me tell you, Wagwan, about your club. We know that Arsenal has a habit of going deep into competitions and coming out with nothing. Arsenal fans are shaking their bum for a quadruple. It's very possible that you get to a Carabao Cup final, you don't win it. FA Cup final, you don't win it. You could get pipped by Man City to the Prem, and bro, you could get knocked out again in the semi-final of the Champions League. And for me, bro, after
but I never said it's not, though. But you're making it seem like it's nailed on that you're going to win the Champions League based on what?
Based on what? Well, based on what you taught me.
What do you mean by... You're trying to do the Jedi mind trick. It ain't going to work.
I'm not trying to...
What do you mean based on what I taught you? What did I teach you?
What did you teach? Do you want me to remind you what you taught me?
What?
You said winning a trophy brings a winning mentality.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We won the Europa League. Now we're hungry for the Champions League.
What did you build off of that? What did you build off of that? Because you can win something.
What do you mean?
You can win something, and players have that experience. You know what I'm saying? But what have you built off of that? Have you improved? Who's your strikers, bro? Who's your midfield?
Bruv, like I said to you, I everything you're saying is very logical. But you know and I know that football ain't logical, bro. You have to leave room for madness to happen. Tottenham won the Europa League last year. Tottenham finished top 4 in the Champions League this season. If the draw goes our way, Tottenham is likely to play Atletico Madrid or Juventus. Either of them two brothers are getting slapped by my club. Then we're looking hopefully to play Man City in the semi-final. That's already that's like a bye. Like that's a pass straight to the final, bro. It's job done.
What was I saying? It's job done. How's it job done, bro? Job done based on what, bro? Bro, look at the team. Look at the teams that you're taking L's to, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at the teams you're taking L. Bro, you got slapped up by Fulham, bro.
You got.
You got
Can I
slapped up by
can I
Fulham.
tell you what you? Do you
No,
know?
hold on. Because you're not trying to make me land here because you don't want to hear the facts in it. You man got slapped by Fulham this season. You know what I'm saying? You man have been getting slapped, bro. You got slapped by who is it? Was it? You know what I'm saying? You got slapped up by Forest, bro. Forest 3-0 this season. You know what I'm saying? Liverpool that everyone's taking points from, you got slapped up by as well. You know what I'm saying? Aston Villa slapped you up. West Ham slapped you up. Bro, no one fears you in Europe, bro. No one fears you in Europe.
Bro,
Let's stop.
No, it's the other way around. We don't fear no one in Europe. We've only lost one game in Europe, bro. You mean nobody fears us in England? Yeah, but if I didn't remember, bro, we're no longer in Europe, bro. If you know what I mean. You get me? Nobody fears Tottenham in England, but we're feared in Europe, bro. Fall back.
No one fears you in Europe, bro.
Bro, we're feared, bro. We only lost one game. We're the European Europa League Cup champions, bro. Current.
Okay, then go back down to that competition. Maybe you can win it. You know what I'm saying?
We're on bigger and better things. But bro, let me say something about what I'm not having from you and a lot of these content creators, because you man are too busy being creative than looking at the factual things. You know, this football thing is not hard. Yeah. You're telling me about Tottenham's position in the league. You're telling me about the teams that we've lost to. Yeah. My answer to you is it's called being strategic. You understand? It's called strategy, bro. We are not winning the league. We're not getting Champions League via the league. As long as we stay in the Prem, finishing 17th is acceptable, provided we win the Champions League. No Tottenham fan is going to be vexed if we finish 17th with a Champions League.
So why were you angry when you were celebrating Europa? Why were you kicking Ange out if a European trophy and finishing 15th or 17th is fine?
You see, this is why me and you are bedrooms. Now, for me, you know, personally, I don't subscribe to that narrative. I'm not subscribing to finishing 17th, winning the Champions League. I will take it because I'm shameless, and that I can be open about. I'm one of the most shameless brothers out there, but that don't mean that I'm happy. I want Tottenham to be fighting for the top 2, top 3 in the Prem, winning Champions League, winning trophies. I don't want to be 17th and strategically getting a trophy over the line, which is what my club is doing right now. I'm not happy with what my club is doing, but if you would accept it in your club...
Why did you call back for Ange then? When Frank was doing this madness, why did you call back for Ange? Because Ange was getting you down there. And
let me tell you why I called back for Ange. Because I think Ange. Let me speak to Ange right now. Ange, you flopped big time, my brother. Because all you had to do was explain to the Tottenham fan base what you were doing. Let me tell you why I won for Ange. Ange is like Pochettino. He was here to get Tottenham to win a Premier League or a Champions League. But after season 1, there was too much noise about, but what did Poch win you? What did you get from Poch? So what Ange did was say, you know what, let me drown out the noise. Let me get these man their trophy. Yeah, but that wasn't his aim. He's not looking for no Edith Europa League. He ain't looking for no FA Cup. He's not looking for no Carabao. Season 3 was him basically saying, right, now watch Tottenham go for the Prem, go for the Champions League. Where Ange fell apart is that we lost our last game of the season at home to Brighton 4-1, and he never told anybody that season 3 was about winning the Prem. But really, if you were to ask Ange, when you were talking about season 3, what did you mean by it? He was like, let's go for the league. And to be fair to him, had he known, he would have done it.
This guy. About had he known, he would have done it. Your team was rubbish, bro. Let's just be real. Your team was dead. You went up against a dead Man United team in the final and you won that. Fair enough. But your team was dead, bro. Let's just be real. Your team was dead. For me, I look at it like this. There's certain, I always said, listen, if Arteta wins a Carabao Cup or a FA Cup, even if he does the double, I take those trophies. Does he keep his job? That's another conversation. That's another conversation. Because for me, winning the cups for me at this stage, he doesn't keep his job.
What,
If it was the first year in the
what,
job,
Carabao and FA Cup.
Yeah, I'll take the
If
trophies.
he wins the Carabao and FA Cup, he keeps his job, bro.
I'm always celebrating the trophy because at the end of the day, I want my club to win trophies. Doesn't mean he keeps his job though. Doesn't mean he keeps his job. So when I told you, I'll take finish 17th and win the Champions League. Doesn't mean he keeps his job, but I'm taking that trophy. My club's never won that trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm taking that trophy, bro. My club ain't won no European competitions, bro. So this is what I'm saying. Doesn't mean he keeps his job, bro. Finishing 17th. Come on, bro. Do you know what I mean? So that's how I look on it. That's how I look on it. But
bro, even me, I think even if Thomas Frank wins the Champions League, bro, I would need to see some major. I mean, that is the only way. Look at it like this, yeah. Frank
one thing with your club when Ange finished, yeah, what was it 15th or whatever it was, yeah, and then won the Europa. My thing was, you don't build a team to win these major competitions, though. You don't spend the money for first of all, and you don't build a squad to actually win it. You know what I'm saying? We spend the money, so I can't accept us spending the money and then finishing 15th when we spend money up there with Man City and Manchester United in terms of money spent and Chelsea, and you're finishing 15th. You lot don't. That's why I said to you, what do you want? Because your club don't invest to be big boys. You guys tried to do the bare minimum, and that's why you guys are now declined. You didn't build upon Harry Kane the way you should have. You didn't build upon Son the way you should have. You got to a Champions League final because your manager got you there. Do you know what I'm saying? Nah, but you don't spend money like the big boys, though. You don't, bro. You don't spend the wages.
We do, you know. We don't spend the wages, but we do spend in terms of
you spend money, but you don't spend money. Yeah, you don't spend big money like that. A lot of the times, you guys look for a massive sell. Like a Modric or Bale to really invest, bro.
No, you're right, but I think for me, Tottenham are across.
And you keep your deadwood for way too long. Like, how long did you man have like Dyer and these man like that? Do you know what I mean? Benton Core. Like, you lot keep your deadwood for time. You lot don't rejuvenate your squad properly, and then you go out there and then you start getting kids to try and rebuild the team, and it's like bare kids coming in. Do you know what I mean? It's the way you lot build your team. You don't build your team to be successful in terms of winning a major honors. That's why I said the way.
Do you think that you build? Do you think you built your team to be successful to win major honors?
Say that again,
bro. I'm showing you the same energy that you're showing my club. Do you think that Arsenal have built a team to be successful and win major honors?
Yes.
So why haven't you done it? So why haven't you done it then?
Well, I just answered your question. The only thing missing is the manager.
Full back.
The only thing missing is the manager. This squad is good enough to win a major, bro.
So you're saying, so deep down, you're really saying that you man are truly a spicy Spurs.
Yeah, we move like it because we lack the actual push, the ambition in a different way because we spend more money than you. We spend more on wages. You know what I'm saying? We go out and spend it on the players, but then there's always a part of us that always lacks the ambition. And for me, I don't think Arteta was an ambitious appointment. I don't think us not going in and getting Ancelotti and keeping Arteta was ambitious. I don't think not going out there and trying to get an Enrique when he's available is ambitious. I don't feel like when you have opportunities to win the league and you don't go out in January 22-23 and you don't go and strengthen the way that you need to, even if you have to pay over the odds for a player to get you over the line, I don't think that's ambitious. But it's the same with you lot. When you lot are keeping deadwood players, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's ambitious, bro. I don't feel like it's ambitious on you lot side. Like, do you know what I mean? You're not going out and getting Gallagher. For me, isn't ambitious. Archie Gray is supposed to be in your team. It's not ambitious. Javi Simmons is not an ambitious signing for me. Do you know what I mean? Ødegaard's not ambitious. Solanke off of one season is bad recruitment. Jagushin is not of the levels, in my opinion. Kingski is not ambitious, bro. Kolo Muani is not ambitious. Tell's not ambitious. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, your team, for me, the way you recruit is absolutely diabolical, bro. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like the only thing you guys live off of is that you got a brand new stadium, you got a big fan base, which nobody can deny. You got a big fan base, but you don't have that we're gonna win at all costs mentality, bro. Do you know what I mean?
No,
so,
and to be fair to you, bro, I feel like, you know, everything you said, I fully agree. And so when man them were asking me the other day, would I accept Spurs going down if Arsenal finished second? And I said, yeah. People looked at me like they were shocked. But the truth of the matter is, One, I can't have Arsenal winning the league. So if it means going down, I'll go down. But I do think, and I agree with you, that I feel like Tottenham are at a point now where we can't build on the dead wood. Like, we keep building the yard on the dead wood. The wood is old, it's creaky, there's holes in it, there's termites. It's only going to come crashing down. The only way that Tottenham is going to be able to sustain itself is to completely build a new house. And if that building that new house means we got to go down to rebuild and come back up, then so be it. Because Elijah, I know you're saying hell no, but the truth of the matter is, my bro, that these owners keep getting away with it. They know that we're going to keep paying the money. They know that we're going to keep buying the season tickets. They know that they're going to keep selling shirts, and they're going to give us minimum output. I was telling all the man them the other day, I go to Tottenham. I'm fortunate enough that I've got bedrooms that hook me up that I can get tickets at the 1882. These are fairly decent seats that cost fairly decent wonga. Do you get what I'm saying? And man them are turning up when you're supposed to get free drink, free food. Man them turning up and they're running out of gravy. Man them are turning up, they're running out of veg. Man them are turning up, the chips is more crusty than the chip shop that outside on the street. The people behind the thing that are serving the food, they ain't washed their hands. Do you get what I'm saying? Man them are trying to touch the food with their bare fingers. I mean, it's disgusting, bro. You get me? We're getting treated like 5th class citizens, but you're paying premium. So when you're talking about we don't spend, it's all over. They don't spend at all. I'm seeing it and I need to call my club out. But if we go down to the Championship, they're gonna need to spend, or they can't ask for the sort of money, or they can't charge the sort of season ticket prices, sort of match day tickets that they've been charging. Do you get what I'm saying? And then maybe we come back, and maybe I would go as far as to say the issue with Frank is that he's never had to build on someone else's team. I reckon he could probably build a strong team. Look at his current Brentford team. They're doing all right. He built a foundation there. But he would need to bring in every single player from the start, not trying to work with Vicario, not trying to work with Bergvall, you know what I mean? Pape Sarr, Bentancur, all these guys that are washed, marked like the highest tell. Do you get me? It's a madness.
Listen, man, say disagree. Your attack isn't title winning. The Premier League is just a joke. Not really. If you actually play to Gyökeres' strengths, you see him scoring goals, bro. He scored the other day. So I don't necessarily completely agree with that. Saka's been worn out into the ground. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm not saying that we've got the best attack in the league, but you don't need to have the best attack in the league to win this Premier League. Everyone said that slot team last season wasn't ready to win the league, bro. It's all about managing your players.
I said it.
Yeah, it's all about managing your players, bro, and knowing how to play. When we play attacking football, you get the best out of a lot of these players. You get the best out of Martinelli. You get the best out of Trossard. You get the best out of Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, even though we've had a Gyökeres that hasn't been firing all season, we're still top of the league. Now, to sustain it, we have to change the way that we're playing. And the way that we dismantled Sunderland is exactly what I've been saying. We don't have to play for set pieces. We don't have to look for corners and free kicks. You know what I'm saying? But for Tottenham, for you to be talking like this, you were calling for Ange back. You were calling for Ange back. Yeah,
let me tell you right, bro.
You said you wanted Glasner. You said you didn't even want Frank. So if you don't believe in this manager, or hold on, if you said you don't believe in this manager, and after a couple of games you wanted your previous manager back, how can you not believe in a manager but believe that he's going to win the Champions League? Based on what? He hasn't got the squad, and you don't believe in him as a tactician. That don't make no sense, bro.
I think I've heard people say both can be right in it. I don't. Let me tell you, bro. And the fact of the matter is, Northside, me and you've got enough receipts to know that this kind of battle that we do on a weekly basis, I must be winning 4-5-1. Let me cast your mind back. It was me that told you that La Liga was rubbish. Remember that, yeah? I told you La Liga's rubbish. I also told you that Europe is crap, especially when you were shaking your bum for Gyökeres. You didn't like it, do you get me? Because I brought your country in there, Portugal, and I said that league is rubbish. But I know man got rattled, but, you know, it is where it is. But, you know, sometimes family, we say things that is going to rattle the other family member. It don't mean I don't love, man. Do you get what I'm saying? It just means I have to tell you the truth. I told you, this is like a help. This is like me helping in terms of your mental health. So we know, and I watched a clip from Gordon from Newcastle, who talked about it. He said it's a lot easier to play European games than Premier League games because the European teams attack. That suits Tottenham down to a T, baby. We want teams to attack us and we hit them on the counter. That's why we finished top 4 in the Champions League. The issue we're having at the moment is Frank's tactics stinks for the Prem. But in terms of Europe, he's fine, bro. You can't knock finishing top 4 in the top 8 of Champions League is not to be poo-pooed. What is wrong?
Okay, by that logic, yeah, Arteta has been doing his thing in the Champions League so far. Does that mean that we're going to win then? Because I could say to you, I could be shameless and say to you, well, Arteta's tactics are working in the Champions League. We're near enough won all our games. And we sat top of the Champions League table. Are you telling me then when we get into the knockout stages, we're going to be able to just breeze past everyone? Because it worked in the group stages by your...
I'll be honest. You should breeze past everyone and win it. But we know that there's a positive correlation between Arsenal and hay fever, and I think it's something that we need to investigate.
Okay, cool. And what's the correlation between Frank not winning nothing and Tottenham Hotspur as a football club rarely ever winning anything?
But let's be real, bro. No, hold on. Fall back, bro. We know about the negative. We know about the positive correlation between your club and hay fever. That is something that we're investigating. The man them are sneezing and conceding goals in March. We know this. This is not new. This is Frank's first job outside of Brentford, bro. He was at one club for 9
and we
years.
know the correlation between how many trophies I've seen at my club and how many trophies you've seen at your club. So what are we doing? Who's got more hay fever in our lifetime? Who's had more hay fever, Tottenham or Arsenal?
Yeah, but you're talking about
No. Answer it, please. No. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. You're talking about us bottling stuff, yeah? Most of your life, you've bottled it. You've seen 2 trophies, bro. A Carabao Cup and a Europa. That's all you've seen in your lifetime, bro. You're talking to me about choking. You're talking to me about my team not being able to get over the line. You can't talk to me about that.
Bro, I can talk to you about it.
You can't.
You've never got over the line.
No. You're trying to do the recency thing. And you won one. And also, let's go back to when you man got rid of Daniel Levy. I recall you. You're getting me vexed right now. I can't even lie. Now my blood pressure's starting to go up because you're getting me vexed now. When you man got rid of Daniel Levy, you were also one of the guys, the Tottenham guys with the banjo, shaking your bum, talking about how Tottenham's now back and Tottenham's revived, and now that we got rid of Levy, we've got our Tottenham back.
Yeah.
So what are you telling me now? You got your Tottenham back, yeah? Down at 17th. You got your Tottenham back. Down at 15th. You got your Tottenham back, yeah?
I so wish we could speed up the clock. Partly because the UK is quite dull at the moment. Man's wearing his full-on jacket, and I ain't seen sunlight since October. I can't wait to be at the Champions League final, bro. And just to look you in your eyes.
Have you got your Tottenham back now that Levy's gone?
Bro, it's about being strategic.
And being strategic is getting Vinay, yeah?
Bro, I don't think we've got our Tottenham back, but if we have to be shameless to get what we want, then we have to be shameless.
You ain't winning nothing this season, bro. I'm telling you here right now, you ain't winning that endage, bro.
We're winning Champions League, bro.
You don't win. But based on what are you winning in Champions League? That's you're just doing the hopium thing. You don't believe in your squad.
Bro. Let's have a full on frank conversation. No need to get personal.
You're singing "Get Out My Club." Every watch along you're doing "Get Out My Club."
I want Frank who's wank must walk the plank. That is standard, bro.
Frank must walk the plank.
Yeah, he must walk the plank. That one is calm. But whilst he's here, get me a trophy. Just like you. You don't want Arteta at your club, but you want whilst he's there, you want him to win your trophy. I like.
Yeah, but the difference, no, it's not, because I believe that my squad is good enough to win major honours. I just don't believe in the manager, and that's why I'm questioning it. And even I'm not showing the chest that you're showing. My club is top of the.
You can't show the chest.
You ain't got no chest. You've been calling for Frank out half the season, bro.
Can I be real? Can I remind you of something, bro? On this day, what was you doing 7 years ago?
What was I doing 7 years ago?
Yeah, on this day.
Bro, like I can remember what I was doing on this day 7 years ago.
Exactly. That's why you can't show any chest. As for me, I was in the Europa League.
I swear that the most shameless, bro. The most shameless, bro. Nah, real talk. You know your club's done, bro. You men have become just completely irrelevant. I can't even lie. I remember the times you guys were saying, "Oh, we're finishing above you. We're getting Champions League. We're getting Champions League." And this is why when I told you, when you kept celebrating, "Oh, but we got Champions League football." What's that Champions League football got you? What did it actually get you? If your club's not moving forward and serious to win trophies, bro.
But can I ask you a question? You guys didn't say moving forward was a prerequisite. You man just said win the trophy.
Yeah, win a trophy. But I never said stop.
We don't need to move forward to win a trophy. We just need to win it.
But you're not winning it though. But what are we doing here? You won a trophy to get out of Europa to go Champions League. You've not built a team to even look like you can challenge for the Champions League because you ain't winning that. This team don't look like they're good enough to win the FA Cup. You're not in the Carabao Cup. We're in the Carabao Cup final. So what are you going to win? You're in a harder competition.
Bro, can you stop? Since when did I say can you stop comparing? Can you stop comparing Europe with the Premier League, bro? Fall back. The truth of the matter is, bro, Tottenham finished fourth, above Barcelona, above Chelsea, above Real Madrid, above Sporting Lisbon, above Benfica. You understand, bro? Above PSG. Yeah, only 3 teams finished above my club. Unfortunately, your club was one of them.
Tottenham are better than Barca and PSG, yeah? Is that what you're saying?
Bro, first and foremost, I subscribe to some. I'm a traditionalist, bro, and I subscribe to some. I subscribe to the table don't lie.
Oh, you're so shameless.
We are one of the dustiest. I'm answering. We are one of the dustiest teams. We are one of the dustiest teams in the Prem. Yes, but I'm also one of the best teams in Europe.
Okay. No worries. We're gonna remember this conversation. We're gonna remember this conversation, Deji. We're gonna remember this conversation. Huh?
Give me. I'm here. Sorry, I just need to quickly do something.
But even your phone's had enough of your waffle, bro. Even your phone's just like, yo, get this guy off, bro. But I said, yeah, never mind. I thought we'd agree. But I don't know what your boy is on, bro. You're here waxing lyrical defending your boy. He's moving crazy, bro. I can't lie. You know what I mean? So he's saying you would smoke Barcelona, Real Madrid, and PSG.
Yeah. I don't know why you man are acting like it's not possible. But where did Barcelona finish in the group? Where did Real Madrid finish in the group? We just about lost to PSG, bro. Light work.
Bro, like I said, Liverpool finished first last season in the Champions League table, didn't go on to win it, bro. So by your logic, that's where it collapses, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because you're trying to say the table don't lie. Well, if the table don't lie, Liverpool should have been crowned champion. They should have won the Champions League last season. That's based on your logic, bro. That's what
I know. I know that you're a law student, and if you didn't study law, you would have been a politician, bro. I get it. You've got answers for days. You know them one answers for days, bro. The facts are the facts, bro. I'm in the next round of the Champions League, just like you.
Well done. So you're gonna win, yeah?
Bro, how many times do you want me to tell you?
Okay, cool. So
let me tell you in three. Let me tell you in 3 languages.
You're in the FA Cup, yeah? You're in the FA Cup.
Northside. Do you think? Are you speaking to me or your bedroom league gunner here?
Are you in the FA Cup? Yes or no, bro?
Do I care about the FA Cup, bro?
No, but you're in it. So just because you're in it,
we're not in the FA Cup. We're out. We're out of the FA Cup. I don't care about. We're out of the FA Cup and good riddance to the Dusty Trophy.
Good riddance to the Dusty Trophy.
Good riddance.
Oh my God! I swear that you're so shameless, bro.
Good
you're
riddance,
so shameless, bro.
What do you
think about the Man United game, though? I mean, I can't lie. Right now, you need to be thinking about Newcastle. I can't lie. That's what you need to be focused on.
The Man United game, had Romero not been a dickhead, we actually would have won that game. You could see by the way we started, we were comfortable, we were moving the ball. Xavi Simons was looking like Lionel Messi in the number 10. You know, people keep telling me Eze over Xavi Simons. Simons has been showing last couple of weeks why we were excited and why we went for Little Bow Wow over Eze. The issue was Romero got sent off, and it was always going to be difficult. You get what I'm saying? Like, we're having to defend, and then we have a man down. So Romero let us down again. I've told Mandem from time I would take what the Van Heck over Romero all day, every damn day. I'll take Lacroix. I'll take Anderson. I'll take bloody Johnny Evans over this brother because he's a liability and he's a waste man. But Man United didn't do anything, bro. Had we had our full team on there, even with injury-ravaged team, we would have banged them. Now, you're asking me, are we going to beat Newcastle? We've not won a game at home this season. We don't win at home. And so I'm not expecting Tottenham to beat Newcastle today. But like I said to you, right, this season is a write-off. We are going to do the bare minimum, which is to finish 17th and throw all of our eggs into that Champions League basket. And for me, right at this moment in time, that's calm.
So they're not. So he said the season's a write-off. You said the season's a write-off. You're not expected to beat Newcastle that have been getting slapped up by everyone. I think they've lost like 3 games in a row or something crazy like that. They've been getting slapped up everywhere, bro. I think they haven't had a win.
We don't have the players to play.
The last time they had a win was 21st of January. But apparently, big Spurs are not expected to beat Newcastle. But you'll slap up everybody else. You'll slap up Barca. You'll slap up PSG. Would you slap up Bayern as well? Would you slap up Bayern?
If is Bayern in Europe? I'm glad you understood.
This guy, I swear down, you are too shameless today, bro. I don't know what you're on, bro.
I tell you what I'm on. I came prepared, bro. I swear down.
I came prepared. Prepared for what? Prepared for that you don't like Frank, but you're gonna win the Champions League.
Bro, I don't know why this is difficult. I swear down. I'm not understanding. I'm not getting it. I apologize. I'm being genuine, bro. I'm not understanding why this is so hard.
Who has a higher chance of winning the champs, Arsenal or Spurs?
Spurs. I told you this before. But I told you this before, though.
Oh my god!
Northside, I wish we could find that show on your channel. I said to you, Tottenham is more likely to win a trophy than Arsenal, and you laughed the same way, bro.
Oh god!
You laughed the same way, and I won the Europa League. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna give you an opportunity to save yourself amongst the Arsenal fan base and to have a reprieve. Are you willing to have an Arsenal-Tottenham Champions League final? Think about it. Think carefully.
A Champions League final against you lot? Yeah. I'll take the Champions League final against you lot.
You on it, yeah?
Yeah.
So you learned your lesson. You learned your lesson in the summer, didn't you? You learned your lesson, didn't you?
Bro, I don't care, bro. I don't feel you, man, bro.
No. But listen.
No. Hold on.
No, but can you just? Did you learn your lesson?
Hold on. Then I'll answer your question. The North London derby. How did that game finish, bro? Can you just answer me that? And don't do the acrobatics and the whole doing a whole lecture and the story time. What happened in that?
I got one. You know, there's one way that I'll answer this.
No. There's who won? Who won that game?
I can debunk all this crap.
I can debunk all this rubbish. Why should I feel you guys, bro? Come on, be serious, man.
Are you ready for it?
It's only Tottenham, bro.
Are you ready for it?
Go on.
Play me in Europe.
Okay, I don't feel you, man. But what do you want me to do, bro? I don't feel you, man.
Bro, I swear, between me and you,
for us to win our first Champions League over you lot, that would actually be even sweeter, bro. I'd love that.
Bro, we were in Hong Kong. We were in Hong Kong when we slapped Chuck, bro.
Oh my god, this guy talk about preseason. You're so fucking shameless, bro. You're actually bringing up preseason. You're bringing up Hong Kong in pre-season, bro.
No, listen. I've learned from you. See, you politicians. What you men are able to do is you men are able to bring an argument. You get me? Yeah. My argument is you might be able to beat Tottenham in England, but once we step out of England, you can't beat me.
Bro, nobody cares about your team. Bro, I don't give a shit, bro.
Bro,
you know what? Just for you running up your mouth, I hope that happens, bro. I hope that actually happens. Bro.
I hope.
It's not gonna happen, innit? But
I hope.
Just to shut you up, yeah. I hope that happens.
Bro, I hope.
You hope what, bro? Where were you after the North London derby? I didn't see you, bro. You went bed early, bro. Man had some goosey soup in his belly, and he's like, "Yo, I'm going to bed." You know what I'm saying? That watchalong got locked off real quick, bro.
But let me deal with Elijah in the chat. Elijah, you need to stay on my side, yeah. I'm the only brother. I told this.
No, Elijah, Elijah, you stay there because man was talking hella bullshit, yeah. But I need to get my hair done, yeah. Man was talking about ball patch, bro. Now you can hold that, bro. How are you 22 years old? You got a body like Uncle Phil, bro. You talking about that? You can hold the smoke with Deji, bro. You can stay there. No, Elijah, don't do this. I'm not sliding. So you got to slide for Von, bro. You got to slide for Von. You can hold that, bro. I think I didn't see your dusty comments, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Looking like the professor of the Weetabix box. You know what I'm saying? You better braid your hair, bro, before you talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Man, 33. I ain't bolding. But if I was bolding, I've had a good stretch, you know what I'm saying, of hair, bro, for a good time. You know what I'm saying?
Be in Budapest.
When you're 22, you can't talk to me when you're 22. Your body's like fucking nutty professor, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I didn't see that, you know? You think North doesn't see it? I see that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
The fourth official, I will be in Budapest for the final.
Respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? It ain't my mum's house, blood. It's my house, blood. And I'm 2 minutes from the beach. Hold that. You get me? Man ain't paying rent. You get me?
The fourth official, I was in Budapest in August. Yeah, I was there in the summer, and I'm looking to go again. I stayed in Budapest. Lovely, lovely city. So I will be there. The question is, let me tell you why I had to ask Northside that question. I asked Northside in the summer, before the Champions League final, before the Europa League final, would he accept a North London Super Cup? As Arsenal as Champions League winners, Tottenham as Europa League winners, we make it a North London thing and we do our thing. Unfortunately, your brother couldn't see the bigger picture. For whatever reason, he was like, nah, I'm not on it. Maybe he was running scared. Maybe he just didn't like the idea that Tottenham would bang Arsenal in the Super Cup. He declined, and in the end, he weren't involved. I was there to play it. Do you get what I'm saying? At least I was there. He weren't there. You get what I'm saying? He weren't nowhere near there, bro. He was watching on TV while I was playing it. So now I'm offering the brother an opportunity to play me and my club in the Champions League final in Budapest. I will be there live and direct. You can catch me in the city centre. You can catch me by the Ferris wheel. You know them ones there. You can catch me by the castle. During the day, I'll go little sightseeing and then I'll go to the stadium. Yeah. I want to know if Northside's going to meet me in Budapest or is he just going to chicken out? But the brother's saying to me, nah, he's on it because he learned his lesson. I showed him. I had to shine the light.
Nice, man. North, you got SpongeBob's house on your head, bro. You got the same flip, bro. Man, looking like the Michelin tire flipping mannequin, bro. You can't talk to me. You got the same problem as Potbelly Babs, bro. When you look down, man, seeing the whole of Saturn, bro. You can't talk to me about me, bro. You're 10 years younger than me, bro. You get me? Man's got Potbelly. You got bigger problems, bro. You can't chat to me about how I look like, bro. You can't chat to me. But big up Elijah. You know what I mean? Potbelly Elijah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Potbelly lives matter as well, bro. Listen, you started, you can hold the smoke, bro. You were getting too. I saw you in the comments doing the chatty patty thing. He was doing the Meek Mills Twitter fingers. You know what I'm saying? I saw him in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You and Babs can do a 2-for-1, bro. You can't talk to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? No, pick up Elijah. I like Elijah, but he was cheeky. He knows he started it. But anyway, Deji,
yeah,
bro. Listen,
I mean, witness 1930. I don't even know whether to take that as a compliment or as a beef.
Big up.
Witness 1930 is calling me Deji is deluded, entertaining, joke man, idiot, takes, but great to have on the panel. I just keep it real, man.
So Deji. Nah, big up Elijah every single time. It's all jokes.
Yeah,
but now, Deji, let's be real. Who's winning the Carabao Cup? Arsenal or Man City, in your opinion?
I think you man win the Carabao Cup, and that's why you won't win the Prem or the Champions League.
Okay, you don't think that if we win the Carabao Cup, the mentality can go up in this team to be able to get over the line? No.
Can I explain? Okay. Would you like me to explain?
Go on.
And this is where you need to really deep what I'm about to say to North. Because when North is looking for his bedrins, like his ride or die bros, I'm probably one of them, even though I'm a rival fan. Now, I've told you before, when you go for low trophies, you get low outcomes. If your standard is low, then what you're going to produce is low. So far, from what I've seen from other clubs, Man U won the Carabao, they won the FA Cup, they dropped off a cliff. Crystal Palace won the FA Cup, dropped off a cliff. Tottenham won the Europa League, dropped off a cliff. Newcastle won Carabao Cup, dropped off a cliff. You have to focus on the Prem. You waste your time winning the Carabao Cup, you ain't winning jack, bro. You're just like a Villa. You're just a Bournemouth. Do you understand? Real teams go for real trophies. If I were you, I will focus on the Prem and the Champions League. You start shaking your bum for the Carabao Cup. I start seeing your players crying for the trophy, like Gimenez, shaking your bum like you've done something special. I'll just laugh in your face when that's the only trophy you've won this season.
Okay. So who's winning the Champions League?
Bro, I don't know why I gotta keep repeating myself. You asked me about the Carabao Cup.
Okay, all right, cool. So you got Carabao Cup, Arsenal. FA Cup, you got who?
FA Cup. I think FA Cup could be United. You know, they're moving mad right now, or City.
FA Cup, okay. FA Cup, okay. And then who's gonna win the league is Man City. And then who's gonna win the Champions League?
Spurs. Spurs. It's all England. It's domination in the location from England.
Right. Okay. We're definitely gonna clip this. Dej, because I can't lie. I don't know.
Bro, let me be real. Let me help you out. Let me go one step further. Clipping is boring. Yeah, clipping is boring. I'll come through to your yard.
What, when Spurs win the champs?
Yeah, I'll come through to your yard, bro.
God, this guy,
I'll roll up. I'll roll up with my bags packed. You understand? There.
This guy, bro. I swear nah. You know what? You're too much, man. You're too much. What are you saying for the game today against Newcastle? What do you think the score's going to be?
Yeah, bro. We get slapped, bro. We're getting beat 2-1 or 3-1 Newcastle. Bro. We don't perform in the Prem. We don't need to perform in the Prem. We just need to do enough to stay. We just need to stay up. You get what I'm saying? So we get slapped up by Newcastle. I reckon we beat Crystal Palace though, and I think Tottenham will stay up, but we're not beating Newcastle today. No way.
The European champions, you know, European champions.
Yeah. Respect, man. Fall back.
Yeah, respect, man. Do you actually think Frank lasts the rest of the season though?
I think they're stupid. I think they're gonna let him stay. I think they're gonna let him stay to the end of the season, but they're gonna sack him after that, bro. I think it's pathetic. There's no way he can keep his job. Finishing 17th. The truth is, all the pressure is on Frank, because if he goes out of the Champions League, he loses his job straight away. The only reason why he's in the job is because he's still in the champs. Had he been knocked out of the champs, he would have gone. The Tottenham fans would have just been like, nah. So for me, it's within his own interest to keep this thing, to keep the fire burning. But so for me, I'm hoping Frank can win us a trophy and then move out the way from my brother Pochettino.
What? Pochettino's returning, yeah?
Yeah, Pochettino did a podcast this week where he basically said he wants to come back to Spurs and win the Prem. And I'm all for it. You get me? Man thinks like a champion. Said he's not,
Standards.
and he
Standards.
said, and I quote, he's not in at the idiot trophies, Carabao, FA Cup. Tottenham is a big club that should be focusing solely on Champions League, Premier League.
I hear that. And
I agree with him.
And Pochettino that you love so much, and as part of your standards. How many trophies did he win for you?
Bro, we're not doing that, bro.
No, but how many trophies did he win for you?
We're not
With
doing that.
Harry Kane,
Let me tell you why you're not doing that. You're not doing it because you're here telling me that you're happy with your squad.
Yeah, what's my squad got to do with
who built that squad?
Just because you build a squad
No,
doesn't mean
who built the squad that you're shaking your bum
really
for?
and
Who
truly,
built it?
Berta. Really
No,
and truly,
no,
Berta's been putting the last things. Okay, well, all right, well, you want to let me land? All right, let me land. Cool. So, have you never seen a manager that's good enough to compete but not get over the line? Yes or no?
Bro, who built your squad?
Yes or no? Answer me that. Have you seen a manager that's good enough to compete and not good enough to get over the line?
I've seen it, bro.
Okay, cool. You've seen it. Have you also seen a manager go into a team? Like I said, for example, Chelsea, when they had Frank, and he said that this team needs more time. They're not good enough. Did Tuchel not go into that team and win them a Champions League? Yes or no?
He did, but come on, did he do that? I could have won the Champions League with that squad.
Hold on. Did Slot not go into a Liverpool team that everybody said they needed a rebuild and not win the Prem? Yes or no?
I'm not sure, bro.
No. Okay. Now you're not sure. Did Conte not go to Chelsea, change the system with the team, playing flipping Victor Moses at wing back, and then win the Prem?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, cool. So what is it about what I've stated do you have a problem with? Just because you're good, just because the team is good enough, bro, the manager's not the right guy, bro. The manager's not the right guy. The squad is good enough. My midfield is good enough. My attack is good enough if you play the right type of football. My defense is a very good defense. Even with the recruitments that we brought in. Recruitment and a manager can still be two isolated situations. You can have good recruitment and not the right manager.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
So what are you getting on to me about?
I'm just getting on to you because I feel like Arteta has built Arsenal team into a team that's respected, into a team that you shake your bum for, and you ain't giving my man credit.
Yeah,
and
but
that's what Pochettino did. Pochettino didn't win a Prem
to win some trophies.
Bro, let me be but you don't know.
He had a good enough squad to win the dusty trophies.
Bro,
He decided not to.
Under Pochettino,
the Champions League final, Liverpool didn't show up and you lot collapsed, bro. Let's just be real. You might went in title races and you never got over the line.
Under Pochettino, we moved out of White Hart Lane. And we moved into the new Tottenham Stadium. Under Pochettino, we built a new training facility, bro. Under Pochettino, he went 18 months without a single transfer, bro, and we were still competing, bro. Full back. Now, if Pochettino comes while everything has been built,
I don't give a shit.
Arteta has what adversity has Arteta?
Forget Arteta. Forget Arteta. That's bullshit. I just made a statement, and I told you that team was good enough to win some cups. Yeah, you may not like the cups, but that team was never built to win major honors.
I told you about the adversity around the team.
To me about moving to a new stadium, getting a new training ground. Well, hold on. Arsene Wenger moved stadium, was still picking up FA Cups, bro. Still picking up trophies. Yeah, and don't even chat to me about FA Cup because I know when the first trophy you saw your team win, which was a Carling Cup, you were celebrating that. So don't even try and tell me you don't care about that trophy because you were celebrating that. That was probably the happiest day of your life up until the Europa League. So we moved stadium and still picking up cups, bro. You could have still picked cups. You want to go at Arteta, but then you don't have that same standard when it comes to Poch. Poch is a loser, bro. In England, he's a loser. Yes, he is a loser. He never won nothing. Arteta's not won nothing, which is why you don't rate him, bro. Yeah, I'm saying, but Pochettino, as much as you say, but he got us in the Champions League, he got us to a Champions League final, we was competing, so who cares? Because if you're going to have to respect Poch, you're going to have to respect Arteta.
All right, calm. You know what? Let's say that. The truth of the matter is, based on what you said, because under the Poch years, you man were beneath Spurs, but because we didn't win a trophy, you're going to shake your bum. Fine. That means Arsenal, you cannot say that Arsenal is ahead of Spurs until you win a trophy. You're not ahead of us, bro.
Say that again.
We are equals then.
What?
Arsenal and Spurs are equals. You can't say you're above my club when you repeatedly do nothing time after time, year after year.
But I've been telling you, if this manager doesn't win, I want him gone. I've been wanting him gone. So, bro, that's not going to get to me.
So let's agree. Let's shake hands then. Then right now, until you win a trophy,
I wouldn't say we're the same, but Arsenal have developed a Spurs mentality where you get happy for Champions League qualification. That for you is a trophy. My fan base have been celebrating that since Wenger said top four's a trophy. I don't agree with that. But this is what I'm saying. That's you lot's mentality that's now infested my club. That's a you mentality. You get excited for qualifying for the Champions League. That's not a trophy, bro. And then you dismiss the cups. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying that Poch was never backed, bro. But anyway, it would be interesting to see.
But Wenger wasn't backed. He was losing his best players every year.
It would be interesting to see. It looks like.
Yeah, I'm saying Haleb.
I can tell you now, bro.
And he was still picking up.
I can tell you now. It's pretty much confirmed. Pochettino's coming back to Spurs, and if I was you, I'm happy.
You lot can have him. I'm happy.
Yeah,
I'm happy because I don't know why you rate Poch so much. Yeah, when he ain't.
I rate Poch because he had us. He had my club looking down on you, bro.
Oh my god, you didn't do anything in that time period, though,
bro.
You didn't do anything.
We were about to.
Let's be real. The reason I compared him to Wenger because Wenger was losing his best players while we were selling the stadium, and he had to make a profit, and he was still picking up FA Cups. That's why I compare it. Wenger wasn't backed, bro. Wenger wasn't backed anymore. We wasn't spending money anymore. We were selling Van Persie to Man United. He's still picking up FA Cups. And this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that I was happy with that. What I'm saying is, even then I was criticizing Wenger. You're making Poch like this superhero because he wasn't backed. But he didn't win nothing, bro.
Because he had Tottenham competing for Premier League, Champions League. I'm not here trying to compete for Carabao Cup. Bro,
that's
what you don't understand.
The pedestal you put him on, though, like he's this great manager. I'm not saying he's shit, but he ain't great, bro. He ain't great. Do you know what I'm saying? He ain't great, bro.
He's a legend to me.
This is what I'm saying. You see what qualifies a legend at your club, and you're talking to me about standards.
Since Poch, we ain't brought in anyone better than Poch.
Wow. So to be a legend at Spurs, all you got to do is compete. You can have Arteta then.
Yeah, I'll take Arteta. I'll take him.
Well, after you've been cussing him the whole time.
I'll take Arteta. I'm not cussing Arteta, bro. You're the one who's cussing him
the whole time.
If Arteta could get Tottenham finishing second in the Prem for 3 or 4 seasons in a row, I'll take that all day long.
You can have him, bro. You can have him, bro.
Long, bro. I'm not shameless out here, bro. I want my team to be respected. I want my team to compete. Right now, we're not competing. We're just winning by a wing and a prayer. I'm going to win the Champions League by luck. Get me? That don't mean nothing. Winning the Champions League by luck don't mean you're good. Just like Liverpool won the Prem last season. Look at them. Look how rubbish they are this year. Nah, bro. I want to be legit out here.
You want to be legit with bringing back a manager that never got you over the line. And
is Arsenal not a legit team? I'm hearing Mandem say you've shown consistency, and you man have shown to be a good team.
Yeah, good team, not great team, not winners. We haven't shown to be winners yet. That's yet to be proven.
All right. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see, bro.
You know, Poch is coming back to your club and it's still being run the same way. You know he's not going to be back properly. You know that, innit? He's going to have one.
Yeah, I mean, they're waste, man. I won't be buying no season ticket next season. People will say good riddance. They don't need my money. Yeah, and I tell you, suck yourself.
No, but real talk, if Poch comes back to your club, do you actually see your club changing? Real talk.
I don't think the club will change, but I think we need someone who knows how to navigate the space. And also, I really feel like he deserves to come back because under him, we built the stadium. Under him, we built the new training ground. We did a lot of things because of Poch, and then he didn't get to taste it. You know what I mean? That don't make no sense. I need him to come and taste what he built. Whether it's good, bad, or otherwise, he deserves to have another crack at the whip, 100%.
I don't know. I don't know what you man want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you man want. Because you didn't want a winner in Ange, but then you want somebody that doesn't win anything, but gets you Champions League football, but is in an environment where he doesn't get supported to actually go out there and buy the best players.
You're right. I think the Tottenham fans don't know what they want. I think the Tottenham fan base is divided. Some of us see us as a big six. Some of us don't see us as a big six. Some Tottenham fans see Tottenham as equivalent to like a Fulham, a Brighton, a Bournemouth. I see Tottenham as a big six, meaning that we should be competing for the Prem and Champions League minimum. Do you get what I'm saying? Trophy or no trophy, that has to be the minimum requirement. If you're able to bring in a domestic trophy, great. But your minimum should be top 4 in my books, going for the league. Where Tottenham flopped is they put, we want to win a trophy. We want to win a trophy. Anything trophy. Like a league gunner. Do you get what I'm saying? League gunner's out here shaking his bum and telling you to your face that he would happily take a Carabao Cup and no other trophy and keep Arteta in the job because he won a trophy. Not acknowledging that. I'm just saying, but not acknowledging that there's levels to trophies, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? There's levels to
ask you this though, Deji. Can I ask you this? I disagree with when he makes that take. I disagree with that. Yeah, but when it comes to you now, yeah, what has been your happiest moment as a Tottenham fan?
Champions League final, bro.
Oh my God.
The semi-final when we got to the Champions League, that was happy, bro.
Oh my God!
So I wasn't even that. Can I be real? I wasn't even that. I wasn't even that moved by the Europa League final, bro. We were lucky, bro, to win that final.
Yeah, but you won it. You won it. You're telling me that's not your happiest moment as a Spurs
Champions League, the build up to the Champions League final. But hear me out. Tottenham, hear me out. Just deep this, and I've got to go as well, bro, because I've got to take a call. But imagine, yeah, Tottenham in 2019 was one of the best teams in Europe. Period. No joke thing. It was us or Liverpool. That was it. That year. The whole world was watching my club in a Champions League final. The whole world wasn't watching me in the Europa League final, bro. I just about watched the final myself. You get what I'm saying, bro? That's where I want to be. I want all eyes on me like Tupac. All eyes on my club. Do you get what I'm saying? And all eyes is when you're in the Champions League final, baby. Do you get me? All eyes is when you're picking up the Premier League. All other trophies, nobody's watching you, bro. And there's no point to that. That's what it is, bro. I'm a big six. I'm a big fish here. You understand? Do you know what I saw? I saw that Tottenham, after the top 8 NFL teams, the most profitable football team is Man United, then Spurs. So what are we doing? We have to go and show who we are, baby. Go out and win the big boys.
The fact that you're telling me that getting to a final and losing the finals is your happier moment.
No, bro.
Winning it.
Can I ask you a question? As a player, I hear you. Listen.
I understand why you man are Spurs.
Let's understand this, yeah? Would you think is more of an achievement, yeah? Getting to play in the World Cup final or playing in the Europa League final?
Whichever
or winning the Europa League or the Nations
whichever
League.
one won me the trophy is my happiest moment because I left for the trophy. I don't care. I left for the trophy. Would I prefer to play in the Champions League final or Europa League final? I'd prefer to play in a Champions League final. But if I lost that final, but I won the Europa at the end of the day, it's a European trophy and I won it. So that's my happier moment. Rubbish. And why you don't want to say that is because you don't want to admit that
let me tell you.
Ange delivered on the one thing sport is about, trophies. And Pochettino, as much as you want to paint it out to be amazing and credible, at the end of the day, he did not get over the line. That's it, bro.
Let me explain to you because I got to go now, bro. Sorry about this. Bro, maybe I've done too many Shakespeare in my lifetime, bro. But for me, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. Fall back and hold that.
This is why you're Spursy. Listen, before we wrap up, Deji, let the people know where they can find you, what you got coming up, bro.
Hey, bro, Deji Spurs. Hopefully, I'm going to do a watch along, but my camera and everything's moving mad, so I'm not sure if that's possible. So I'm having difficult. But yeah, catch me on Deji Spurs, but I'm not going to fall back on my mentality, man. It's better to have loved than lost. I'd rather get to a World Cup final than win a Europa League or any of them things there. Now, you go for the big prize. You got opportunity to play in the Super Bowl, but my man wants to shake his bum for the Carabao. Shameless brother. You would take a Carabao Cup over the opportunity to play in a Super Bowl. That's you, bro.
There's no problem. No problem. When you get to this Champions League final and you bottle it, I'm gonna ask you how you feel. Is it one of your happiest moments? I'll ask you at the time, innit? The next final you guys reach, I know we're gonna have to wait another 15 years. The next final you lot reach, I'll ask you, bro, because I'm sure we'll still be bedrooms in the next 15 years, and we can have a conversation then. You know what I'm saying? Let's see how you feel.
I'll be real with you, bro. I'm a bedroom with you. You know that. Meet me in Budapest, bro.
Oh my god, I swear down. Oh my days, I'm so tired, yeah. But you just, bro, I swear down. Anyway, make sure you're liking and subscribing. Make sure you're subscribing to Deji Spurs. You know what I'm saying? We're done, bro. We're done out here. You know what I'm saying? This guy's come on today just to do deflection in the location, denial in the location, and try and flip everything. It is what it is. With Spurs, you're a legend if you just compete. There you go. That's why they're Spurs. Big up to everyone that's locked in, and we're out. We're redirecting to DJB, Northside Raid on the way in.